Okay folks, so I think it's time to get completely destroyed by side missions again, right? We've already checked a few of these, but some of these are quite new. And I want to double check to see if any of them are fun, which I don't expect any of them to be. This one has samurai locks, and I definitely want to check that out. Oh my god, it's doing the of yokai and withered grass quote. Yeah, this is it. But it's snowy now. And the grass draw distance is terrible. Never liked this mission, but it reminds me of an old friend. This was in the first alpha for the original Nioh, and it introduced me to the fact that they were going to be doing gauntlets. A mechanic that you know I don't like. This was my first exposure to it. In a mission very much like this one. And it just... I don't know, man. Midstand seems really good against aberrant soldiers because you can break their arm. And when you break their arm, it seems to circumvent a lot of the bullshit. That was lucky. Just... oh wow, I didn't realise you could do that. Now there's more. Goki. Something else just turned up. Probably shoot me with a cannon. I'll do that. This guy is very fast. I need to bear that in mind because I've not been doing that correctly. For some reason I've been going to their heads for the execution. You don't have to do that. But it's old legacy. Oh, the geometry was not on my side just then. It's instincts from older games where the detection on those executions wasn't as clear cut and as well developed. Sometimes this guy will... oh wow. I thought that was being summoned and I didn't think it was attacking me. That is the first time I've seen that since the demo. Like, that was unfortunate. It has a very long range grab. Is that someone spawning? So far I think we're okay. That's it's really, well I say really fast. For this enemy that's the fastest move it has. That was an iframe. Mitsumi Yazura is what that enemy's called. And that was the end of the gauntlet. And the defenders of the gauntlet might say, well there you go Chris, look you did that one. Wasn't that fun? No, it wasn't. I don't agree with the design. I think all of those enemies would have been fine in a progression. I think all of those enemies would have been fine if they were all in the room at the same time. Huh? There are Souls games where I've intentionally drawn every enemy in the area just to be in one area so I can fight them at the same time. Oh interesting, there's Hondas here for some reason. I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna get locked in here, so I'm gonna let this guy do the work. What did he just do then? He threw something in the ground and it put like a yokai effect. Was that a yokai pot or something? Oh, it's one of those, no wonder. Come on Honda, you got this. Maybe he doesn't. Honda's having a tough time, guys. Do the 1,000-hand slap thing. Just summon one of these guys, help him out. Hang on. Honda's dead as fuck. GG, dog. Mad blocks. It's this enemy and his ability to block. I don't get why when he blocks, his key is unaffected. You should kick that and fuck it up. It shouldn't just be like, oh, he's blocking. He's got the magic block. That's so silly to me. You can actually fight back if you want to, Honda. I mean, you might not want to because you're garbage. Whoops. Thought I might be able to cheese that. See, this is more dangerous than it is helpful. Because in its attempts to kill him, it's going to hurt me. See, now we're okay. Because it's 1v1. And if we do fuck up, it's entirely my fault. But we have lots of room to ensure that that doesn't happen. Oh, wow. There's times when I feel like that comes out quicker. Huh. Shameful, really. Luckily, that gauntlet shouldn't save. So you don't have to do it every time you enter this room. This is a good place to farm revenants too, because there's a lot of death here. And fingers crossed Shima can do a bit of a better job, right? Is that really so hard? I wonder if we can do something to stop this guy from doing what this guy does. I'll just key break the guy. It doesn't work, does it? Because it doesn't follow the rules. It's really strange. He has no key, and it doesn't matter because the whole point of this, like everything about this guy, is just dodgy, so that this can happen. It's so weird. You can absolutely bait that and punish it. If you stay closer to him, you can get him oftentimes to attack as the soldier part, and then that's usually easier to punish. Dude, can you fight back, please? You mongoloid. There's gonna be more though, there's no reason why there's not, it's a gauntlet. There you go. This is a lot of the little shits though. You hear the heartbeat? I love that. I love how all 7 bars go on a move that can whiff. It's just so tedious. Dude, they're all leveling up. They're leveling up and this dude is useless. Oh wow. I don't want to do this. They're keeping a rich tradition alive of cunty design that's about as fun as pushing batteries up your arsehole. Okay folks, after our skirmish into levels designed by drunk interns, I think it's time to do Bird in a Cage, level 49. So even though his castle's surrounded, Nagamasa's not going to listen to Nobunaga's demand and set Lady Oichi free. That means the only choice is to storm the palace. Or the place, sorry. But to think that she's there, right in the middle of all this chaos, it's up to us to get her out of this alive. The enemies are preoccupied with holding off Nobunaga's troops. Let's use this chance to slip in and find the lady. Hopefully this is going to be a cool level. Odani Castle, home to the daimyo of Zai clan, is situated on the steep slopes of Mount Odani. There you go. Okay, Windmill City. I like windmills, you like windmills? hopefully this is going to be another good level. I'm very, very optimistic, and the frame rate's very unoptimistic as we get literal stutters. The game is dying right now because graphics are hard. There, machine, there. And we've got a path on the left that leads into that crag, and we have a path on the right that leads to an item. And some horrible anti-aliasing, fucking hell. It's so funny because once you get used to playing video games the way they were meant to be played, you get used to all this technology that's making the image look nicer and better and crisper, and then you come back to the consoles and it's just like, what the fuck were they thinking? And obviously it's just the divide in the power. When you don't have the power to do all the good things, you have to do some interesting techniques to come to a middle ground. And I think they do a great job of enabling everybody to play. There's a dweller to the right of here, who is part of the trap, which is exactly what you want when you're playing Nioh, right? Ooh, look, these barrels are poisonous. And they use all this technology to enable everybody to be able to play, but it's funny that you get used to not seeing it when you've never seen it without or seen better, and then once you've seen better, you see all this stuff you didn't see before. And it's one of those weird things. Oh, I'm covered in shit, right? Like when you just play one thing repeatedly, you don't see the shortcomings because you see past them because you just like what you're playing. But if you go to something that's got a really, really far draw distance, a really, really high level of detail, something that's got really, really good anti-aliasing and no motion blur, really, really high frame rate, you know, really high fidelity picture. Spiders. I knew there'd be spiders. There's always spiders. Luckily, these guys probably work the same, right? Yeah, they do. The big one on the wall is going to be fun. Because this is not a place to be fighting huge spiders on the wall. Oh, he's actually not as big as I thought he was. He just looked huge on the wall because... No. Frame of reference. This thing has got really, really, really good stamina. For him. That dude works out. But when you've got all these things making the image crisper, and you take them for granted, and then you come to a place where they're not, and it's just, wow, what a difference. I couldn't usually see anti-aliasing for the longest time. Like, I stayed on the console generation of the 360 when everybody went to next gen. So I was playing games that you could get on the Xbox One and the PS4, I was playing them on the Xbox 360. And at that point, that was my frame of reference. So I knew the frames were bad because I could see bad frame rates, but I couldn't see, like, the big divide between, you know, ridiculous visuals outside of if I had an Xbox One to play, I would have seen it, but I didn't. So I was kind of ignorant in the best way that made that way more playable for me personally. Because I didn't have an Xbox One to compare it to, so I didn't realise just how, you know, shit those games looked. And coming from that background meant that I couldn't see those details. You know, people had much better trained eyes than I did. Oh, that guy's new. I think he was in one of the beta or the alphas I didn't play. He's got a weird tail. Notice how there's no one else in this room but him, though? This is cool. There's a hole in this floor, though. I don't like that. Immediately with the red move. Wow. He's like Splinter, isn't he? Grab. I thought he'd be a mage for some reason. I didn't think he'd be like this. I'm happy he's not a mage, because mages are usually bitches. Can you stop with that, please? He's tanky, though, isn't he? Tanky for such a dressing gown lad and rat man. Dude, he's got some cool moves. That's not a hole in the floor, that's just the graphics. That's one of the easiest moves to stop with this new system, because it's active. you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the fucking claw guy from Sekiro. Because he has one of the easiest parries, because you can just mash it if you're garbage. But if you're trying to do a timed, precise parry, he's essentially an homage to the Evo Moment 30... What the fuck? Oh, it's the healing thing. What is going on here? Wow. It's called a Tesso. I like him a lot, he's just way too tanky. And I don't know how to stun him. But it looks cool. Oh my fucking god, the run back. God, I didn't get a shrine. Shit, I bet it was past him, wasn't it? Bollocks. Did we even go this way? We did, yeah, the two dwellers. Thank you, you fucking savant. I don't know if I came this way. I'm almost certain I didn't come this way. Anyway. So this guy's cool as shit. Do you have to cut his tail, maybe? This has to be the shortcut. Difficult enemy, 1v1, yeah. That's good design, that. I just can't get over how shit the side missions are compared to the main missions. It's like a completely different person. Oh my god, that got me fucking hook, line and sinker. The moment I saw that item then, there was a part of my brain that said, that's probably a trap, because I'm playing a game where everything's a trap. But I still fucking fell for it. Still fell for it. That was a good one. Interesting how much damage they take though, isn't it? I was watching Darkside Phil play, and I was struggling with the fucking owl. And he beat the Viper in a pretty decent way. I was quite surprised with his strat for the Viper. It was one of those moments where you're rooting for Phil. They don't happen that often because he's usually such a disgusting human being. But this was one of those times. And I think he did really well. But then he does the thing he always does where he has to ruin it. Because on the next sequence he did a training mission where he was fighting against an enemy. He's throwing bombs at me. An enemy. Did he just stop me from healing? That was interesting. He's fighting against an enemy that shouldn't have given him any trouble because he's fought against it multiple times, and yet he was having real trouble with it. Because he was essentially just trying to scrub it out instead of taking what he'd learned. I keep forgetting he's throwing fart clouds on me and the fart clouds stop me from healing. This might be one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, because when you can't heal in this game, the amount of players that panic and can't do anything, that's the one thing that a new player you'll be able to spot immediately, and even experienced players do it. They have this obsession with healing, where they have to heal, and they die because they focus on it completely instead of focusing on being offensive and killing the thing. They change their playstyle completely and they lose because of it. I can't get over a man in a dressing gown with fucking claws and the rat features is that tanky. That's another shortcut there. But it's funny, isn't it, how it just overrides our brain. And that's one of the reasons why Phil dies so much, because he's like that. As soon as he starts backing up having to heal, he'll heal at the wrong time and then get destroyed. It's one of the things that was so frustrating about his soul stuff, because he'd heal at the most ridiculous time and then complain. And then say stuff like, there's no time to heal. When in reality, there's always a window to heal, you're just not picking the right one. That is a dog. It's two dogs. Dude, a fucking dog should not take a full combo from my most powerful weapon. It's wearing fucking sunglasses, dude. A sunglasses wearing Maverick Top Gun motherfucker should not be shrugging. That was bad. That's why you've got to respect the dwellers, even though I never like to. Gonna stand up, isn't he? Big hit. Can do more than one hit here. Really, game? I'm definitely feeling the inflation, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling the upgrades. Which is not my favourite way of doing difficulty, but we're getting to a part of the game now where I should be able to get stronger at least. I want to summon this dude with the axe, but I'm scared that most axe players generally rock the heaviest, most ridiculous armour, and he's going to hyper armour through everything I could ever hope to do. And a potentially easy fight becomes a dickhead because hyper armour exists. Lol. I got very lucky then that I recovered quick enough to dodge his move. What is Nioh without a dash of luck? Are you gonna snipe me? I like the windmills. I don't really get the windmills. Was Japan a country that used windmills a lot? I know it gets quite a lot of different types of weather. We have windmills in my village. It's obviously they don't look like this because they're newer ones, and they don't really move that much. Okay. One of those dogs, is he? Oh, he's got a 2-hit. 3-hit. What a beast. They're called ninkens. Little shits. That's what I call them. You see this? Is this a trap? Yep. Does that blow up? Guy's jogging. Wow, he's doing fucking skill tricks and shit. He's styling on us. Do you remember when you used to be able to hit these guys as horns and it super stunned them? And in this game, it's just like, well, there was a version of this guy where you hit his horn and he just fucking died. Just died. Whereas now, I feel like the horns have been relegated to backseat drivers. You know? It's all bursting now. Got lucky then. There's a few iframes in that move. I've tried to do that before to him and he's hit me, so I was happy that we didn't eat a sloppy death. Look at that guy, 65. God, I hope we can get some better weapons, guys. That owl, dude. Hitting that owl was just not fun. I had one match where I broke its key, I think 4 times, it didn't die. 4 times I took that bar down. Ooh, I could throw a bomb at that and it would end well for me. Unlike running into that fucking dead end. Oh my god, he was in mid-stance. That was the final hit too, and he pivoted all the way around and stuck it in my dick hole. I like that this is at night, and I like the windmills, but so far, I find this level to not be as fun as the last one. New enemies kind of slick though, I like this guy. I'm not going to fight him, I need to find that bridge too. Little Master Shredder guy. Look at that, that's everything I've got right there. That's the entirety of my ability in that stance. That was a very, very well-timed attack. You little genius. Making me look dog shit in front of my friends. Ooh, that's a scary move. I don't like Kodachis. Doggo. Push the thing, dickhead. Thank you. Ooh. No, we're not. That was so... This is the bridge, isn't it? It has to be. The dog is chasing me. Oh my god, where the fuck am I? Not where I thought this was. Oh god, it's massive splinters. Oh my god, they're at what? They're everywhere. Can they climb ladders? Are they smart enough for ladders? I don't think so. Is that water? That's to get the piss juice off you. There's a dude with an axe there, and there's a dude with a gun just there. If you shoot that barrel that he's next to with a matchlock, it will blow him up. I don't know if everybody knows everything about Nioh these days, but this is one of those things that should... I think this works, right? Yeah, that still works. Doesn't kill them all. Sets him on fire and he doesn't actually know who did that. Pretty funny. Do you think it's meant to be ash from the fire that makes a lot of the distance kind of hazy? Because when I look on my capture device, you can see a lot of the like atmospheric haze. Oh wow, big skelly bob. Oh, that sucked. I don't know where I am. I don't know how this correlates to where I've been, and I don't know where I'm going. But I just found a shrine, so I'm not going to question it. Dude, I was so lost then. What was that cave I went into with fucking Ninja Turtles everywhere? Is that where Splinter came from? Is that where they train Splinters? Insanity, right? Oh. I wish the juggles were in the game and supported more. Juggling was cool. Why the hell would you ever do the follow-up to that when you're getting your ass kicked? See, that's my counter, you know, when people say, oh, they're intelligent. They're not intelligent, they're doing a fucking script. There are variables and reactions and scripts that counter other scripts that come together to make other scripts that lead to much more intelligent decision making than just, you know, read input, beat, move with fastest move, the end. Hi friends. Not fast enough. Shit like that. I wish that was instant, like super. You know, backstabbing in Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, where it's just done, invincible instantly. No wind up. No fucking Dark Souls 2 ruining everything for everyone. Just fucking vacuum me in there and let me stab him. It would just be so much better. Is that a hole in the floor? Is there anything in this room? Except for this man who's very angry. Couldn't tell you boys where this is or how this links up. Oh, now I can. Okay. So going through the cave circumvents coming past these guys, maybe. I don't think you should have gone through that cave. I thought it was a shortcut, but it led to hell. It led to actual hell. What is that? Did you see that? There was an icon up there. Oh, was it him? Okay. What the hell is that? Is that a missile? Something's firing missiles. Is that a mortar launcher? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? That's dirty. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. What the fuck? Something hit me then? Come on now. What? Dude, somebody's shelling us in Japan with missiles that look like missiles for some reason. And he's really fucking... Look, that looks like a missile, dude! Did you see that? What is that? Is that somebody from Ninja Gaiden 2? And that looked like a modern missile. The F-15s had finished flying over Japan that day and they bombed everybody accordingly. Stupid looking missile. Doesn't look very old. Old-timey. Not a vintage not a vintage missile, is it? That's like that Robin Hood series that had everybody wearing fucking modern watches, and in one of those scenes there was a bloody Volkswagen in the background. I just buffed by accident then by itching my face. I'm an itchy human, you know? Can they get me up here? Hang on. I think that's going to turn off the... What? Can you see who's doing this? I can't even see who's firing. Dude, the plunge attack is so often anemic. Oh my god, if that was a pussy, it would be so tight. What's down here? Oh, Splinter's anus. Ooh, Scrumpus. Scrumpus. And the goat, man. Can we go? Hang on. We're in the piss. Literal piss right now. Darkside Phil's gonna have a field day with this. Loves this shit. Spider eggs, piss water, and Splinter. Well, I'd love to fight, but two at the same time in fucking Bear Grylls' fetishistic fantasy land? That's a no from me, Chief. And I like Bear Grylls, I just don't want to drink piss with him out of a sock. Oh, that was weird. Just itched my face and made like a fucking noise with my lip. Oh, there he is. This is really weird. This is kind of like... You ever see that advert for that game, Mousetrap? Oh wow, is he guarding something? That didn't kill him. He's that tough. That's like one of those comedic scenes, you know, in the TVs or the movies where there's that huge man and they whack him with a 2x4 and break it on his head. And then afterwards they apologise because they didn't do anything because he's completely... Who is this? Oh, he wants food. Give him dog shit. There you go. Elixir's not food, is it? Maybe it's rice? I don't know. I don't have what he wants. Okay. There's some kind of... Does he really want to eat shit? There's no way he wants to eat shit. Was that it? No way. So there's an item here where I can help that man, probably. Is it on this body? That'd be a lazy side quest. No, dung ball. No way he wants shit pies. There was a guy in the old game who wanted shit pies, and I never remembered why. He was just like a shit pie obsessed man. Oh, look at this. This is the... Wow. Wow. That's an interesting callback of level design. There's a grace to that that's kind of cool, but the level's so fucking confusing, I don't think I'll ever remember where to go here. It has to be where this key guy is. Direct. Ooh, cameras in the wall. What is this? Garbage loot next to a dweller. A dweller jump scare. Okay. The level design here is quite ambitious in some ways, but because it looks so similar, I think it's hard to appreciate what they've gone for here. This is actually pretty intricate in many ways. There's layers to this. Layers that are all going to get lost in the complaint that it all looks the fucking same. Because that's just how Nioh gets critiqued. Nioh doesn't really stand much of a chance. Dude, this is the guys who are bombing us with the fucking anachronistic missiles. But how? This guy doesn't have a fucking rocket launcher. He has 2 cannons. You see the cannons? That's what they are. Cannons that fire future bombs. And there's no powder kegs around him to set it off, which would be sweet, but they're not there. So I guess we see who this guy is, and... Okay, Jirai Gumo, man. He went straight underground. Scary move, this. You can't just go under him like that, it's one of his big weak points. That was garbage from me. He can't get in that room though, so we can just spawn him and run past him and see what the rest of the level is. Did you notice he didn't have a blue effect, he had a red effect? Well, look at that. That other ladder is a better spawn point. Problem is, I don't actually remember. Okay, Lantern Man. Oh, frame rate and bomb. And bomb that can still hit me. You know when you die like this, do you count these kind of deaths? I don't think I do. It's just like, What else am I gonna fucking do, game? Could that be any slower, game? Fuck me. Slowest bow in the world. Oh, that hurts. Interesting. I didn't realise his spawn animation was an attack. And as you can see, the man lines up his shot, waits for the victim to come into line, and then once he's fully aligned, he then proceeds to shoot the man. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of technology there, and beautiful technique. That's the man with a gun. That's the splinter thing. And that's... He looks like he can get in here, actually. And piss pools, just in case. There's a man with an axe over there. That's the tramp. Oh god, he's jogging, isn't he? Seen that before. Oh, this looks interesting. What the fuck is... Hang on. He has a normal sword. Low stance? What a beast. Oh, I knew he was going to do that. God, that perfect hit. That's why you don't try to space certain enemies. That's why you try to dodge and then beat. There's moments like that. This is such an annoying fucking sequence of events. And once again, the grace in the level design. Oh, really? Is he going to vomit? Oh, that's lucky. If he'd have done the one with the stone, I was dead. The stone one is death. I'm going to die now finding antidotes because the fucking 400 pages down the list. That's so stupid. I don't really care about him. There's a shrine anyway. Guess I care about him more than I thought. Good. This guy's fucking strong though. Look at that iframe as well. Perfect backdash. Something is spraying at me. Really, dude? Dude, this fucking guy! All of the times for you to turn up, fucking scumbag. I don't even know where that guy came from. I'm assuming he was on the roof of that chamber in there. We'll check him out, shall we? That was one of the first shrines where they've not been a cunt about it. And put it in a dark zone, so you have to kill some monkey's uncle to fucking get it. No idea where that spider came from. Maybe it doesn't respawn. I hope the boss isn't a spider. I'm hoping the spiders are just complimentary. Put them in there to piss off people that don't like spiders, right? This guy's got really good awareness and a gun. For me. Got a shortcut. Why am I getting fucking negative edge rolls? Come on. That looks like that door you used to go through in Sekiro. Hang on here. You do something to this? Huh. Unusual. No shit. What in the holy fuck was that? Did he smell my perfume? Not that, you slag. Did the spider come from behind me? I mean, the spider must have followed me. What the? That was weird. Oh my god. That's the kind of stuff I can't stand, dude. He webbed me, slowed me down, and did all of it by spraying it through the enemy. That was one of the worst parts about the spiders. The fact they can do that move through other enemies. It reminds me of the scorpions in the scorpion fight, you know, in God of War 3. Where you're attacking the legs and you can't see the scorpions and they can hit through the legs. God, that sucked. I hate enemies that can attack. It also reminds me of Rom from Bloodborne, where the bitch spiders are just fucking wrecking you from the side. Wrecking. Wow, that's a huge one, isn't it? Well, that's a bigger one. Getting wrecked from the side of the boss by the little shits that can one-hit you. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you? What a stupid thing to design that way. These masks look cool. I really wish I could wear more things, but I'm gonna have to remodel or whatever it's called if I want to do that. Like, there's a piece of clothing for this torso. It's the one that girl is. Did that not work? It nicked my shit and then didn't give me anything. Greedy shit. What the fuck is that? Does he not like my gear? Oh, did I pick it back up by accident? I probably picked it back up. Unless this guy's pocketing my stuff. Governor's helmet. Thanks for that. Right. That is a fucking huge spider. And then that's a little one. Two little ones in there. I've got no idea if these guys pull together. They probably do. All spiders, obviously, psychically linked together. That's how they work. Don't tell my girlfriend that because they'll probably never sleep again. Right. The same tech should work on these guys. Oh my god. Maybe I should get the small one first and then go for the big one. Dude, the range on that bukkake of web. Stupid. Better luck next year, friend. That's the problem with the killing blow. It isn't invincible. And I don't know why. Grapple's invincible, so they can't even say conceit of realism shit. Anyway, I don't think we have to fuck with the speeders. I think we can evade the speeders. I think they're just over there guarding, like, treasure or something. I've got no inclinations whatsoever. This gun has 400 damage. I wish my sword did. Really, game? What the fuck is that? God, this game sometimes. Pedantic shit is what it is. Okay. Is this locked? Anything else, friend? Look at that iframe. You see how dominant that iframe was? Oh, wow. Huh. My iframes aren't so generous. I kind of wish the burst killed the grabs. That's one of the features I think it should do. I think you should be able to tech the grabs with burst. I think that would be so nice. They're the only thing left. Really. That'll do. Unless he finds me. And again. Can you tip that in there? All those spiders. Is anybody else using this monkey guy? I feel like he's... Oh wow, do you see who's in there? This dude is the least of my fucking worries. No foot, really? Doesn't fall over when you break his horns, he's learned. He's a new man, you see. That was weird. Wow. Something's behind me. No, they're not. Oh, they are. He came back then. Did wonder if he would. Nice iframes, dude. Imagine that. Imagine iframes, dude. 2020. I mean, that's just immaculate spacing. This guy's a god. He should get a Twitch. Can you stop, you fucking asshole? Right, now we're gonna die to this one. This thing is... Oh my god, it's the other one. Remember when I told you that there was one that was worse than the other? This one might be the bad one. Because he has the double butcher knives. So I'm going to play nice and fair with this one and... try to cripple him again. My eye's itching. Doing a dark side. What is he doing? He's gone on a fucking bike ride. Come on, you dickhead. Oh my god, there was a cunt. He just threw his shit at me. I didn't even see the cunt. Oh my god. This guy's not leaving the room though, that's handy. Was I really not familiar with this weapon? Oh, that was close. I don't respect dwellers anymore, so I do things like what I just did then. Oh, that's a skeleton. I hit that guy with a cannon, with the best weapon, with like the best rounds in the cannon. Nothing. Didn't even care. And the worst part is he didn't even chase. Oh my god. What was he fucking doing? Just waiting around for this one moment. See? Lol. Aimbot. Where did it fall down or something? So I'll fight you. That's him. Whoa, what was that? Why has he lost all his stuff? Oh, he came back, didn't he? He had to come back when I start a fight with something else. They don't like this bridge, though, for some reason. Don't keep throwing your shit. There you go. I remember that move. He vanished. That was the move, dude. That's the move that if you get anywhere near that, you're dead. Anywhere near that, you are done. Does this guy still do his running move? God, that sucked so much. Where are Spider-Man, right? No? That was close. What a horrendous thing to do in such close proximity, you dirty cunt. Timing on that's awkward. It's a really active and lots of attacks, but it's easy to just boost past it. Right, I'm probably gonna run past this, guys, because there's just fucking 4 million things. It's mad annoying. Really annoying. Like, there's too much. There's way too much in that area. And I don't even know where the fuck I am now. I'm just lost, not lost. Through here, right? Hopefully there's a shortcut somewhere or something, because I'm not finding all these fucking things. It's just annoying. There's just too many of everything. Too many dudes. It's all too dangerous. What in the holy shit is this, and why is it here? Why am I moving in high stance? There's no reason to move in high stance, it's too dangerous. There's a lot of spiders in this. Is this another way in? Oh god, it's Shredder. I'm confused. Maybe this is just an alternative way into the castle? Oh my god, that guy's got really good tracking. The dude is a tracking specialist. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I like the idea of what's happening here, I don't like the fact that there's so many awkward things put together intentionally to be really cunty. That should kill, right? Nope. Set him on fire, though. I don't know what's going on. Right, is this... Right. Is it... There's a staircase that I haven't taken that is now good now. Thank you. It makes me very happy that you're able to do that. Is this door open now? Is it? Fuck. So what did pulling that lever do? I don't even know. I pulled a lever. It did something. I got excited, thinking it was done. It was not done. There's more to be done. Somehow. Guess I've got to go over there. Do something. Ow. Hey. Where the spiders were. Maybe I've got to go through Spider Town. Well, luckily that one's deaf as fuck. Sprinted past a spooder and he's just chilling. Hi. How many times can you press this? Is there a fucking trick to this? No, you can only press it once. Why does it seem like that's meant to be the way? How do I get across there? Do I want to get across there? I don't know. I don't want to do it now. I don't know why. I've been across there, I think. Question is... Oh, fucking hell. Hi. Question is, how?